Is Clover still a good buy? Now, here's the thing. A lot of people think of a context like I got into Clover early, did not expect the Hindenburg news, and so I had to dollar cost average down, which, let me pause and say, you guys who are still red, I'm just asking the question, like, did you scale in? Did you dollar cost average? Because it's just surprising to me that you would still be red if you didn't dollar cost average. But that's neither here nor there. So somebody like me, I've been dollar cost averaging, so it feels a little bit different when it's moving up and you're like, I'm just trying to stay green, and the psychology might be a little bit different. Whereas you actually waited a lot longer to get in, and you actually got a great average, and the way the trade played out for you is much different emotionally because you were up at one point 60% today before you averaged up on it.
Yeah.
So like one thing that's challenging for me is like removing myself from my position and the emotions I've dealt with it, because if I wasn't in it, I would say yes, it's still a buy. Or let me put it this way. If I wasn't in it, I would get in it. Not today, but I'd wait for profit taking. What say you? Because you actually just averaged up. Is it a buy if you weren't in Clover right now?
I mean, I think that I would be lying to myself if I said I wasn't after buying it today. But you're right. I mean, I think there's the psychology part that I already had an average of $6.65. I got damn near the bottom of this thing. And so it was okay for me to average up because my average is only in like the low eights at this point. Yeah. So I think looking at it, if you haven't bought it yet, there's certainly a case that you can make to at least grab a starter. I mean, that's what I did. Yeah. I grabbed a starter at 665, and I think getting a starter and then just kind of seeing where it goes, averaging down. And we always talk about buying in the weakness and selling in the strength. For me, this is a little bit different because I barely had a position as it was, so I was looking for an opportunity. So when it pulled back today, because it shot up to like 1150, got rejected, and I was able to grab in the low 11s, and then obviously that's paid off today. But you know, it could still fall below $11. That's still a possibility. So if you're looking to get into a Clover, then perhaps you just grab a starting position and then average your way in instead of just kind of like going all nuts on it, which we've seen a lot of people do. They just, balls deep into it, take all my money all at once, and then, then it goes down for a day and then they lose their mind.
Yeah, and I think just remembering that the volatility of this stock, make sure you wait for confirmation, and I'd be waiting for confirmation. I'd be waiting for a bounce if it's a pullback, but definitely scaling in. This is still going to be a really volatile road. I don't want to say choppy because it could continue to ramp up, and as we speak, the market's closed. It closed at 11.92, and it looks like it's what, 3%?
It's at $12.30.
Yeah. So next question I then have is, so it's still a buy. Like to me, I would buy it, but I agree. Like get a little starter if you just want a taste of it.
Yeah.
But be patient.
You know what else that satisfies? It satisfies the FOMO a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Because I hate telling people just no, don't buy it. But like if you just take a little bit, you're able to risk a little bit of something. You at least kind of like ease that FOMO itch a little bit.